Today's topic, 5 essential tips to guarantee you're not blocked by Facebook. I'm Antonio Thompson from AntonioRThompson.com, and I'm coming to you from my home office here nope, not in my home office, I'm actually in Georgia in my mom's home, just here down here for a few days, visiting, celebrating my grandmother's 80th birthday. So let's go ahead and dive into today's content. Just want to make sure that we are all good here. I'm gonna make sure that we are recording. Also, let me start the recording as well. Cool, it's recording. So today's topic, the 5 essential tips guaranteed you're not blocked by Facebook. All right, cool. So have you ever been blocked by Facebook? Been placed in Facebook jail? Well, I've been blocked, placed in Facebook jail, and actually had my Facebook ads account shut down. And so if this has happened to you, you don't need to fret, don't get upset. There are reasons why that is the case, and in today's video I'm going to share with you exactly how to avoid that. And using Facebook is probably the most practical and popular thing that you can do to raise awareness about your brand and your business. But at the same time, you must understand Facebook's rules and guidelines so that you don't get blocked and placed in Facebook jail. And one misuse of the site, one issue or area that comes up that you may do on Facebook, one error, something you're probably not even aware of that you're doing, can cause you to be placed in Facebook jail and slapped on a wrist, and even to the larger extent or bigger extreme, have your Facebook account closed. So some people will argue that Facebook just blocked me for no reason. I wasn't doing anything. I was just sharing my link. I was just posting in groups. Facebook, blocked me for no reason. What's going on? And so here are the 5 essential tips to guarantee you don't get blocked by Facebook. If you are looking for some training on how to avoid it, I'm gonna give you 5 tips here. I also have a free training that shares with you how to stay out of the Facebook slammer. What I'll do is I'll put that link below so you can grab it and check out this free training. But let's dive into the 5 essential tips to guarantee you don't get placed in Facebook jail or blocked by Facebook. And so the first tip is let some time pass between your posts, right? Whether it's we're excited, we are persistent, or we just want to be productive and get our content out there to our audience. We go out there and we post in multiple groups and pages all at the same time, right? And so in our eagerness to get our information out there, to get our content out there, let me just make sure we are good on the stream here. Looks like it's going in and out. In our eagerness to get our content out there, Facebook sees this as us being spammy, right? We're copying and pasting the same link, we're sharing, the same content on various groups and in various pages, and Facebook sees this as spamming. And so if they notice that you're sharing the same information everywhere all at once, they're more likely to actually throw you in Facebook jail. And to avoid getting a sentence, being arrested by the Facebook police while you're sharing content and sharing the same content out there in multiple groups, you must leave a few minutes in between each post, right? This strategy is what I do daily in terms of staggering my posts, so I don't post things in groups very quickly and back to back, right? So stagger your posts, wait a minute or so, or 30 to 60 seconds in between each post, right? So that Facebook doesn't see you as just spamming and sharing the same thing over and over again. They actually see you're doing it gradually, right? And I actually use a tool because I don't want to sit around all day waiting and posting in groups. I actually use a tool called Facebook Groups Poster, and it's by far the best poster that I've seen online, automatic poster, which basically allows you to post to multiple groups. And so I'll leave that link also in the description in the comments below, so you can check that out. This particular tool allows me to post in Facebook groups, and it actually breaks for about 4 to 5 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes, whatever you want to set it at, before you post your next thing. The also cool benefit of this tool is that you can actually share different types of text and different images as you post, and you don't have to sit around waiting for it. You don't have to actually sit around and actually do it yourself. The second essential tip to avoiding and staying out of Facebook jail and being blocked by Facebook is understanding how Facebook works, right? This probably should have been number 1 on the list, and I think I might have some issues here with the broadcast. You're seeing it's buffering, but I'll keep talking. So this probably should have been the first tip that I shared, but you want to actually be aware of and understand Facebook's policies and procedures, because it's very essential to you avoiding Facebook jail. One key in the policies is that you want to understand the difference between your Facebook personal page and your business page, right? This small difference can make a huge impact into whether or not you are placed in jail or not, right? So understand that having a personal profile, you should not be promoting your business on that profile. Your name should not be, your company on your personal profile. That's what a business page is for. Personal pages are intended to be used by people with their real names, and business pages are meant to be used by businesses who are running businesses online. So definitely want to make sure that the content you're sharing on your personal page is more social in nature versus pitching and promoting. That should be reserved for your business page. If you want to learn and more information about this, as well as to review Facebook's terms and policies, you can just go to facebook.com/policies and check that out. But definitely want to understand how Facebook works, right? You want to make sure you understand their rules, so you play by their rules. The third tip is, you want to make it personal and your posts personal, and be careful when tagging, right? To avoid being blocked by Facebook, make sure your content on Facebook is based on honest information and the real you. Knowing who you add, make sure people, who know you, you connect with and add them as friends. This really reduces the risk of you being considered a spammer. When you request people, when you add people to groups that you don't know the people, you're not really familiar with, and they don't know who you are, these actions and behaviors often result in spam complaints by the people who are requesting people, right? So when you add friends to your friend list and they don't really know you, you're just adding them because there's some interest there, you want to pitch them your opportunity, they're gonna go to their friend request and say, I don't know this person, don't add, or this person is spamming me or whatever, right? So make sure that you add people that you actually know, and lastly, don't tag people directly in posts if they are not in the post, if they are not in the image, if the image doesn't relate to them, right? I get tagged all the time, and I'm always untagging myself and then connecting with the person who tagged me and say, hey, so you tagged me in the post, just curious, how is this approach working for you, right? So you want to make sure that you add people you know, don't add people you don't know. And here's a tip: if you do want to connect with people, follow them first. Follow them, but don't add them, all right? And don't tag people in your posts and images, because people don't want to be tagged if they're not in that post or image, right? Next tip, don't act like a spammer. There are obviously several behaviors on Facebook that, in addition to being annoying to other users, it can also threaten your account. Like I said before, you shouldn't send friend requests to people you don't know, have a connection with. Don't promote your business on the business pages of others, not as a post or a comment. This happened to me before, where I'll post something on my business page, and then someone comes along and starts to pitch or promote their business underneath that thread that I just started on my business page. So don't do that, because what's going to happen is the person who owns that business page is either going to block you from the page or report you as spam. So don't do that. Don't use the Messenger app strictly to promote, right? Don't go into Messenger app and just start sending your links out to people and saying, hey, you look like a like-minded individual. Here's my link, join my business. Don't do that. It doesn't work. And what happens is they actually report you to Facebook, and that can certainly hurt you in the long run. And lastly, don't go crazy posting, right? This is a fundamental tip you want to avoid, so you don't get blocked by Facebook. And personally, I recommend posting between 3 to 5 times per day on your business page. Remember, it's not about, constantly telling your customers every detail about your business, but it's to create curiosity, right? And promote your page, so they actually go to promote your website. So they actually go to your website, they check you out, and they can learn more about your business, your project, or whatever it is you're working on, right? So I recommend posting 3 to 5 times a day on your business page, and then creating curiosity and sharing them and inviting them to go to your website. So definitely hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please like it, share it, and comment on it. And if you want to learn, some more Facebook jail tips, I'll put a link in the comments or description box below or above, where you can actually check out this free training where you can learn how to stay out of Facebook jail. Take care. I hope you have an amazing Monday, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.